Hi, Pat in Cockpit. It's been a while. I don't know, maybe 10 days since I've done a stream to flight. It's October 28th. That's a Friday. And we're going to try to do a practice flight for a world flight coming up next week. We'll be flying Air New Zealand 362 for Team Hamilton. And our practice flight today will be Brussels to Prestwick, Glasgow. So let's hop in the cockpit and get some things fired up. I think we have ATC on right now, so that'll be a good thing. Make sure the stream is running, and let me get the plane fired up first. Let's get these battery switches closed.
Request landing for 2 circuits and a full stop.
Yeah, and it does look like we have ATC on. Bear with me 1 second here. And I think that's tower. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is get the navs going. Oops, that's not running. Why? That's not good. Hold on just a second. I got screens that are dead now. Okay, now. Let me see if I can get these screens running. There we go.
If you want to insert downward, then that will be right heading 71.
Get some screens going here real quick.
Heading 71, Papa Sierra Lima.
Brussels Tower, good evening.
Okay, that's all loaded. Let me just get the FMCs running. IRS is a line before I do anything, because that takes the longest. EBBR, Echo, EBBR, and we're at gate 156. Okay, we're all good there. So let's make sure I'm going to turn off this, I'll leave that running for a second. Let's make sure that we've got our stream running. That's the next thing. We're all good there. The volume's really high. So let's make sure I'm going to turn off this. Yeah, hey, short final. I think I might be really loud here. Alan, hello. Bear with me. I just got in the cockpit, and let me know if this is really loud. It may be, but bear with me. I'm just trying to get everything set up. Mike 737. Do you mean Mike Swanik? Oh, Mav Mike. Yeah, Mav Mike. He's gonna be down here Saturday. He's coming down. He's coming down and flying the cockpit. Canadian 001. Hi. Again, if somebody let me know how the volume is on this thing. If you can hear ATC okay, or my volume is too high, I would appreciate it.
On the downwind port 25.
Okay, is that my voice that's a bit loud? And when you say it's a bit loud, I don't know which one it is. My voice or ATC?
Report final 25 left, Papa Sierra Lima.
I just turned it down, my voice. I haven't turned ATC down. I'm using a different headset. So, anyway, okay, so, checklist. Short final, yeah, no, okay, my volume is a bit high. Your voice, okay, I just turned it down. And I'm going to turn it down some more. Let me know if the mic volume's okay now. So let's do a dispatch load sheet. We're going to print that out first. Right over here on the printer. It's been a while since I've done a stream to flight, so let's go ahead and get the printout here. Okay, volume, my volume is good now. I've turned it about halfway. Ah, okay. Short final. Yeah, he's coming down Saturday to fly in the sim.
70.
And is my ATC volume okay? I'm listening to the tower in Brussels. I think I got it turned up about as high as it'll go. Okay, got the dispatch sheet. We're going Brussels to Prestwick, which is outside of Glasgow. And that will be Echo Bravo Bravo Romeo to Echo Golf Papa Kilo. Voltmeter, we've got ground power on and confirmed. Standby switches are closed. Alternate flaps are closed. Fuel pumps are set. Hydraulics are set. We gotta get our gauges fired up here. Bear with me 1 second.
On final for 25 left, Papa Sierra Lima.
Sierra Lima 1230 degrees, 5 knots, runway 25 left, clear with option.
Gotta fire up my gauges here. Hey Mike, how you doing? I haven't looked at your new download mic for the lighting for X-Plane 12, but I will now. I'm getting ready to do a flight in Europe. Let's see. As usual, Mike, any input is good. Using a different headset today. I'm using my my flight headset instead of my USB one, so the volume's it might sound different. Okay, I've got the pressure on the gauges. We're doing the originator portion of the flight. Fuel pumps are set, wipers are locked, hydraulics are set, and accumulator's full. Weather radar is test. Fire warning is working. And let's do check the standby. Lights are all good. That's good. Back's doing better, Mike. There's too many hours in the plane, kind of screwed it up. Landing gear is locked and down. Fire warnings check. Ground power is good. AC voltmeter is good. Bleeds are good.
Reporting on final, Papa Sierra Lima.
I'm going to turn that ATC off for just a second.
Meow.
Okay, we'll turn that off. Somebody's meowing again. Okay, bleeds are set. Packs are auto. Isolation valve is open. Electrical galley is shut. IRSs are aligning. And we've got 1 minute left on the alignment. Emergency exits are armed. Okay, that's good. That shouldn't be that loud. Why is that loud? Okay. CDU present position is entered. Flaps are up and confirmed. Parking brake is on chocks and exterior lights as required. Okay, we're all good there. So now let's get some routing. We've already done our dispatch work. We're going to start our ACARs now. 125 passengers today, and we'll be flying on VATSIM. Start.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Before we get moving, please be sure to fasten your seatbelt, return your seat back and folding trays to their full upright position.
Okay, that shouldn't have been in my headset. That should have been on the speakers. So I need to fix that.
Next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the instructions located by the exit. If you do not wish to perform the
That's what happens when you do a different headset.
We request that all portable electronic devices,
Oh well.
mobile phones or laptops, be
It's good enough for now.
put in airplane mode at this time. This is because these devices may interfere with the aircraft's navigational and communication equipment. We will inform you when you make use of these devices. We would like to remind you that smoking on board this aircraft is prohibited by law, as is tampering with.
Hopefully it'll be okay for you guys. Let's see, so far I've got Alan Mello, I've got short finals here, and Mike's here, and Canadian 001. Okay. We've got our ACARs running, and we've got our charts up in Navigraph. We've got get some plates here in ForeFlight. We'll just, in ForeFlight, the only thing we can put up is the airport diagram. We'll put the airport diagram up for both runways. But we do have Navigraph charts for everything. So we've got the airport chart, and we're at gate 156. I should say stand, we're in Europe. And we're doing the Helen 7, so we need to call ATC. And let's look at the weather. Okay, let's see. ATIS for is information India at 1958 Zulu. Winds are let's just get it right off of ForeFlight. Let's get the weather. EBBR, EBBR. Winds are 230 at 5. And visibility is 6 miles and view at 3,300. Okay, that's all good. And 1021 on the altimeter. We'll be using hexapascals today. 1021.
For the option.
Okay, that's set. Oh, we have ground here. Okay. 121.87. Okay, so we're clear to Glasgow, Prestwick via the Helen 7 Charlie. Helen transitioned and is filed. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and call for clearance now. Brussels ground, American 1, stand 156, Boeing 737, IFR to Prestwick. We have India on board.
American 1, Brussels ground, good day. Information India is currently cleared to your destination. Helen 7 Charlie departure, runway 25 right. Initial climb is flight level 60, squawk 7154.
American 1 is cleared to Glasgow via the Helen 7 Charlie departure. Maintain 6,000, squawking 7154 with India.
American 1 is confirmed, runway 25 and initial climb flight level 60.
My apologies, runway 25 right, initial climb 6,000.
American 1, read it correct, startup approved, report ready for push.
Startup approved, will advise on pushback for American 1, gate stand 156. Okay, we've got our clearance. Very nice. Okay, let's do our CDU. So let's go to routing, and we're going to grab that. We should be able to get that from nav data. It should be in there. There it is. We've already brought it over. Go to index and position. route, put it right there. American 1. Okay, runway 25 right. Very nice. And we're going to depart on the Helen 7 Charlie. Right there. Make sure we've got that chart right there. And let's look at it. So the Helen 7 Charlie, and initial is 6,000. We'll dial 6,000 in there. And we'll take off 7. Well, that's pretty easy. There's not much to that. Okay. And frequency is 114.6 on the VOR. We'll dial that in. And see if we can hear it. Yep, there it is. Okay, we've picked that up. And the arrival is going to be ILS 12. And I think we're doing the Tran 1. Tran, let's see, is it Tran 1 or Tran 2? I don't know. Stand by. Approach. ILS 12. Tran 2. Okay. Transition 2. Apple 2. Papa. Route. Activate. Execute. Okay, performance. How about we get a fuel truck? We always forget that. We'll start that and get a fuel truck. And off our sheet today, LE4, hello. Welcome to the cockpit. Going Brussels to Glasgow, Prestwick today. 14,866 on the fuel. 14,866 on the fuel, and we're requesting a fuel truck. Payload today is going to be 33,700 pounds. 33.7. That's going to be 125 passengers. Their baggage and cargo of 9,325 pounds, and all our extra fuel we'll need. So let's do a performance in our CDU. Our ZFW today off our sheet is 125, and you can see I'm getting it right off this little sheet here. Okay, for you that haven't been here before, most you have, as far as the cameras go, behind my seat I have my primary flight display and my nav display, and right over here I have my FMC, so you can see it, and up here, right up there, I have my out the front window, so you're seeing what I see out the front screen, and the one on the other side, way over in the corner, is my little camera here, my vanity camera. Okay, so ZFW 125, and reserves today, our final reserves are 2.2. Cost indexes, we bumped it up, we're going to 80 today, and we're only going to flight level 300. Top of climb winds are going to be 246 at 64. And we'll have a ISA of +2 Charlie. We're waiting for that fuel to load. Okay, let's do our forward overhead checklist. We've already done the aft overhead checklist, and we haven't. Leading edge, good. Service intercoms are good. EECs, reversers are off. Passenger oxygen is normal. Crew oxygen is sufficient. Flight recorders in test. Box speed warning, stall warning. 3 gears, and PSCU is off. And we'll do our flow test. That's good. We already did our oops, that was me. Sorry about that. We already did our light check. So some of you might notice that some of my lights aren't working on the MIP. That's because I'm replacing that MIP card in the very near future. So anyway, set that to there, reset that, check those. There's a a problem. You might not notice it, but I'm sure Mike will. Okay, so we're going to do the aft overhead is complete, forward overhead. You got damper, standby controls are all closed and normal. Nav displays are all set. Cross feed check. Fuel is loaded and confirmed. Okay, it's all good. Equipment is in normal, cooling's in normal, emergency lights are armed.
The seatbelt sign is
Okay,
on.
that's good. Parking
Please
brakes.
be seated and
Right
fasten
for
your
the first start
seatbelt.
of the first flight of the day.
Just
Do
as a
our
reminder, we
window
cannot
heat
leave the gate
test,
until turned on and
overheat
sound properly to
test,
the way. All overhead
and
bins
let's go
are
ahead
closed
and
all
close the
passengers are
gates
seated.
and the doors and the cargoes. Let's see. We'll shut all those. Got a late entry. We'll let him in. Okay. Trim air is okay. Air conditioning is okay. Packs are set to auto. We'll do the overbody wing heat test. And that's good. And we're going to 300. Altitude here is 175 feet. We'll dial that in. Alternate, manual, close, open. Lights are set. Okay, that's all set. Speed brake is down, flaps are down, reversers are down. Thrust configuration warning test has passed. We'll do our squib test and our cargo fire test. That's good. And we'll stab trim is shut and closed, zeroed out on everything else.
Good evening, Papa Hotel Sierra Lima. Request
Engine
taxi
idles
to
are down. That's all set. Okay.
Papa Sierra Lima, Brussels Ground.
I'm gonna turn him off for a second.
Point Foxtrot 3, runway 19er.
Okay. Pressurization set, exterior lights, ignition, ATIS is obtained, clearance is obtained, CDUs, VHF radios are set, EFIS panel, we will set, set that in there, and that one over there. Okay, clock is set. Nose wheel steering is normal and guarded. DU selectors are set. Auto flight annunciator test is, we already previously completed that. Horizon's good. Okay, so let's set up our, we got fuel, we'll go to N1 limits, and we're doing a reduced thrust based on temperature of 67 degrees, and that should give us a 88.2, and it says 89. That's very good. Go to takeoff page. Page 2, the runway winds are 230 at 5, 230 at 5, and the slope is up 0.2, up 0.2 at 244. Put that in and dial in 244 here, and that's confirmed. 6,000's already been assigned to us. Page 2, flaps 5. Center of gravity off the data sheet is 15.6. Dial that in. And V1 is 143. V2 is 143. And V1, I'm sorry, is 143. V rotate is 143. And V2 is 146. And it looks good off the sheet. We'll step through on our we're going to step through our legs here and make sure we don't have any discontinuities. We'll just step through all the way to our destination, and that's looking pretty good. 7 pages of waypoints. Everything's good there, so we're all good there. Where am I? N1 set, speed ref, reset, auto brake is set to RTO, and we're going to confirm that. Bear with me 1 second. That is good. Okay, we're all set there. Where am I? Flaps are up, thrust levers Our configuration's already done. Parking brake is on chocks right now. Fuel cutoff levers are down. Stab trim main electric circuit. Let's test that. So our stab trim takeoff is stab trim is 6. So we'll test that now and test our stab trim cutoff. That passes, and we'll set this for 6. Probably about 5.5. We don't want to lift that nose a little too early. That's good there. Okay, takeoff page there. Cutoff levers are down. We did our squibs. Cargo fire done. Transponder is 7154 and confirmed. Clear to start the engines. So we're going to start the transponder, and we're going to start the APU. I'm sorry, clear to start the APU. And APU's coming up, and ground notified. Stab override switch is closed. GPS test. Let's test that.
Adjust vertical speed.
Okay.
Adjust.
0 fuel weight is
Climb
confirmed.
Climb
Let's
now.
confirm all that. Well, that's
Climb.
0 fuel weight's
Climb.
confirmed. N1s are confirmed.
Climb.
V speeds are
Clear
confirmed.
of
Let's see, N1s.
Descend.
That's good. Stab
Descend.
trim confirmed.
Descend.
Fuel pumps
Crossing.
as required.
Descend.
Uh,
Descend. Descend now. Descend.
AC voltmeter.
Descend now.
We'll set that
Increase
for
climb.
TR1,
Increase climb.
Gen 1.
Increase descent.
And I'm going to go ahead
Increase
and
descent. Maintain vertical speed.
put the
Maintain-
APU online
Maintain vertical speed.
and set the parking brake.
Maintain. Monitor vertical speed. TCAS test.
And we need pressure on the accumulator, otherwise we're going to roll. It's coming up. Okay. Let's shut that forward entry. Plane dude, hello. Tim, hello. Yeah, thanks, Tim. Plane dude, I'm going to Prestwick, Glasgow. I'm doing great from Brussels. Stand by while I call for ground. Okay, we got APU running. I'll make sure there's nobody behind us. That's all set. That's all set. And let's go ahead and make sure there's nobody behind us. And parking stand 156. And let's call ground 121.87.
B42, flights to the east require an odd flight level. Would you like flight level 410 or 390?
410 for rookie photo.
B42.
Start pressure is, we'll put the packs on.
B42, flight plan amended, new cruise flight level 390, information Juliet is currently clear to Hamburg, taking for Charlie departure, runway 25 right, dash climb flight level 60, squawk 1000.
Well, cleared to Hamburg via the Nikki for Charlie departure, flight plan route, climb initially flight level 60, squawk 1000, and flight level 390, please confirm, rookie photo.
To A for amendment, confirm runway 25 right.
Runway 25 right, thank you very much, rookie photo.
Sorry, the correct start approved for any push.
Recall.
Brussels ground, American 1 at stand 156 with Juliet, ready to push and start.
Push and start is approved.
Approved for American 1.
Push and start for AVs.
Facing east for American 1. Okay, I wasn't ready.
Brussels ground, Telescope hold, India, good evening.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Tango India stands by. Sierra Lima, hold position.
Wasn't ready.
Hold in position, Papa Sierra Lima.
Sierra Lima, you're going you're going the wrong direction currently. I ask you to go to the GAT, and you're currently going to the west.
We're checking my chart. Papa Sierra Lima.
Sierra Lima, I have a new taxi route, taxi to strip 431 via the Inners and Zulu.
Hopefully I'm pushing towards 154. That's correct. Okay.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Sierra Lima, straight ahead onto the Inners, right onto Zulu, and at any gate at the right.
Straight ahead and any gate to the right. Papa Sierra Lima.
Okay, gate's going back. Attendant notified. APU online.
Tango India, Brussels ground, good day, taxi to the GAT via Inners, Juliet, and
Yeah,
Rose.
pressure for start. Okay, and we're pushing at 2044 Zulu. 2045 actually.
Via the Inners, Juliet, Romeo to
And let's see if there's anybody behind us.
56 North, 60 North of Tango India, good evening, welcome.
Tango, you just confirm.
Okay. All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
The area, of Tango India.
Good evening.
Tower's 118.6. All set there.
And Rookie for 2, request push and start.
Before to push and start is approved, face east.
Push and start approved, facing east. Rookie for 2.
Might be going the wrong way.
Tow connected and bypass pin in
There we go.
service. Release parking brake.
Starting number 2.
Good day, Reggie 5.
Starting push back. And you may start engines.
05, information Juliet on board, request IFR clearance to
I don't know why that's not
Flight to
working.
Frankfurt, have a maximum cruise flight level of 230. Would you like flight level 230?
30. Thank you, sir.
So 1005, Roger, flight plan amended, new cruise flight level 230. Cleared to Frankfurt, subcommand the Charlie Romeo 25 right, initial climb is flight level 60, squawk 7103.
Sir, can you repeat departure, please?
1005, you cleared to Frankfurt, subcommand Charlie departure, Romeo 25 right, initial climb flight level 60, squawk 7103.
Pattern approved to Frankfurt, flight level 230, runway 25 right, Sopok 9 Charlie departures and squawk 7103 for Lufthansa 100.
1005, just confirm the initial climb is flight level 60.
Initial climb flight level 60, that's correct.
Onto 1005, you've been correct, start up approved, we're ready for pushback.
Report when ready for pushback, Lufthansa 1005.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Mike with information Juliet on board, request
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
So 16 Mike, Brussels ground. Good evening, information Juliet is current cleared to Frankfurt, Fremont 6, Charlie departure runway 25 right, initial climb flight level 60 and squawk 1000.
Cleared to Frankfurt via B6 Charlie departure, climb initially flight level 60 and squawk 1000 for Lufthansa 16 Mike.
Okay, hopefully he
16
doesn't
Mike,
yell at
runway
me.
25 right.
Runway 25 right for Lufthansa 16 Mike.
Lufthansa 16 Mike, keep it correct, start up approved, report ready for push.
Welcome. Rookie for 2 ready for taxi.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Plan control relax. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
25 right, via inner 2 left on outer skinage 1021.
Rookie for 2 taxiing to holding point runway 25 right, Bravo 3 via inner 3 and left outers, QNH 10 and 21.
Question, Rookie 42, it's inner 2 and make the holding point Bravo 1.
Okay. Now we're okay.
And Bravo 1.
He's gonna get in trouble there. Fuel cutoff levers are good. Generators are online. APU off. Probe heat set. Reset those. Hydraulics. Bleed airs are set. Pressure's good. Master caution is master caution is clear. Okay. Flaps set for takeoff. Transponder is set. Weather radar is terrain. Weather. That. And we need to set this to 146. 146. VNAV. LNAV. 6,000 feet. Flight control check. I didn't want to do that. Since I've got a bad... There we go. Let's do the flight controls. That's all good. Okay, we're going to try this again. Ground. American 1 ready to taxi to 25 right with Juliet.
American 1, taxi via the innerste hold short, inner 7, Canadian 1021.
Inner 7, hold inner 7, American 1. Okay, I'm going this way.
Thank you, thanks for flying, happy to go.
So we got inner and outer.
If I can get everyone's attention, we will now review safety information
Got a little-
regarding the flight today.
Little jet there.
Let's fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fitting.
Fly with Ricky, hello.
Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap.
Okay.
Of a portion of the buckle. It's preferred that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight. There are several
I'm getting audio sounds across my headset. I should be getting on my outside speakers. Whoops.
In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you.
So we're going down to inner 7.
Thank you, correction, looking for 2, contact Brussels Tower, 18.6 today.
Over to Tower 118.6, looking for 2. Thank you very much, have a great evening.
Oxygen and air pressure are always monitored throughout the flight. If decompression occurs, an oxygen mask will fall from the ceiling in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen,
Lufthansa 16 Mike, retest, pushback.
firmly over your mouth.
16 Mike, Cockpit traffic.
Secure the elastic band behind your head and breathe normally. It might seem like the bag isn't inflating, but
Lufthansa 105, request pushback.
traveling with a child or someone who needs help.
Lufthansa 1005,
On the back, face the other person, and please keep your mask on until it's
Lufthansa
exercise.
1005,
In the event of emergency, use the braking position.
1005 is
Close your
confirmed.
hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs.
sorry sir, can you repeat please?
So 1005 just confirmed face east.
Facing east, Lufthansa 105.
Instructions to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head and bring the straps around your waist.
Confirm taxi to holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right.
Hold firmly on the red cord when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpiece. Also use the whistle and light to attract attention. Your seat bottom cushion can be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. Electronic devices
Confirm
like
taxi to holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right via intersect.
seatbelt sign is off and when permitted by the crew. Mobile phones must remain off throughout the flight. Remember that this is a non-smoking flight.
I can
Also,
one process
there are
ground.
smoke detectors in the
My apologies, I did not pick that up originally. Please repeat for American 1.
Context holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right.
Bravo 1, 25 right. Again, my apologies.
No problem, and you can contact Brussels Tower 118.6. Have a great flight.
118.6 for American 1. We'll see you at World Flight. Okay, Bravo 1. So on takeoff, we'll be going over to 118.25. Brussels Tower, American 1 holding at Bravo 1, 25 right with Juliet.
Can we get it via traffic 5?
Ryanair 2 Alpha Yankee, contact Brussels ground 121.875, Assalam.
121.875, Ryanair 32 Alpha Yankee, Shamala.
And Brussels Tower, American 1 holding short, Bravo 1 at 25 right.
Second 1, Brussels Tower, good evening. Behind, landing traffic, line up and wait, runway 25 right, behind.
Lining up behind arriving traffic on 25 right for American 1. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Lights, camera, action. Okay. Hey Swanee, how's it looking so far?
Approaching runway 25 right. Entered runway 25 right. 10,700 feet remaining.
This is Ryanair 3 25 right, has been located via Bravo 7, if possible, send 138 for us.
Okay, holding short.
Ryanair 3
No, lined up, I'm sorry.
Ground on 121.875.
Okay, flap set, confirmed, trim set, confirmed.
1185.
Attendant notified,
Thanks so much,
packs set.
21.875, Ryanair 3 Sierra Golf.
Apologies, 11875.
American 1 winds 220 degrees 3 knots, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 right, clear for takeoff, American 1. Okay, here we go. We're good there. Got our charts. Check the caffeine level. Right turn on departure. Here we go. Bring it up to 40%. And toga. And we got toga. Thrust coming up. Got the engine sounds in my headset. I shouldn't. They should be on my speakers outside. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay. Sorry, Mike. I'm got my ears out. Eyes out the window. Let's see. Got through 100 knots. Stabilized, trim set. Bouncy runway. Man, it's a bouncy runway. Through 100.
V1. Positive rate.
And gear up.
$400.
Okay. Russell's Tower American 1 through 1100 for 6,000.
1,000.
Contact arrived 118.250. Enjoy your flight. See ya.
118.250 for American 1. Thank you.
Clear to go. It's going to be the Retax 80 Yankee departure. Runway 24, should line 4,000 feet. 12,000, runway 91.
Okay, flaps 2.
Runway 90101, correct. Start through 3 for ready for push. Start approved and push to push. Runway 912.
Brussels departure, American 1 through 2,500 feet for 6,000, runway 25 right departure.
American 1, Brussels, arrival close, identified to 2,500 feet, climb final 70.
Up to 7,000 for American 1.
Now 1 Tango X-ray, wind at Charleroi 200 degrees, 9 knots from 824
Can barely hear him. I have to turn his volume up.
American 1, contact Brussels Control 131.1, delay.
Is that 131.1 for American 1?
Right.
Thank you very much. Good day. Let's put that autopilot on, 131.1. Can barely hear these guys. Oh, I got that extra noise on my headset, that's why. And that's Brussels Control.
Shamrock 21st, requesting a descent. Shamrock 2313, descent flight level 290, level by Bula.
Okay, looking good.
China 5050, turn left heading 070. Left heading 070, Ryanair 5050.
Brussels Control, American 1 with you at 5,500 for 7,000.
American 1, Brussels Control, identified. Climb flight level 170.
Flight level 170, American 1.
1,000 to go.
Okay. He'll step us up every 10 feet. Thanks, Fly with Rookie. Not watching the stream right now, watching out the plane.
Okay, 2,500 great for the 511, contact Langen radar 124.725.
Yeah, Fly with Rookie. I looked at Mike's night lighting. It does look good.
Delta, Mike Romeo, Zibomod navigation, Kiggy.
Midnight Maverick. Mike, how you doing? We're doing a
1 turn left heading 300.
left 300 for American 1. Wonder why he took us off the arrival.
Ryanair 5050, contact Brussels, arrival 118.250. 118.250. Russia sponsor, good evening, sir. It's Ryanair 2786.
Let's see, after takeoff checklist. Autopilot is in command, attendant notified. Cabin pressure is confirmed.
Level 350 for 3786.
Engine bleeds are good.
And then 3786 proceed.
Packs are in auto.
Nivnu.
That's not right.
That's Nino. Sorry, sir, don't call.
Nivnu, November, India, Victor, November, Uniform.
Affirmative. Nivnu. 4786.
Shamrock 2313, contact London Control 132.6.
Control right 5050, you say 118.225.
Negative 118.250.
110.05 is where we're heading this to.
Shamrock 2313, confirm frequency 132.6.
APU is off, lights are off, engine starts off, logo off. Gear set.
2313, affirm.
Good.
Switch to frequency 132.6.
Passenger signs. Electrical power is good. Hydraulics are. So I don't have hydraulics over there. I wonder why. Let's see if we can figure that out. Should have hydraulics over there. Let's see if we can figure out why. And we don't need that screen anymore, so we'll get rid of this screen. Right there.
American 1, turn left, heading 280, continue climb flight level 250.
Heading 280 to flight level 250 for American 1. What's the point in having a departure if he's not going to keep us on it? There's nobody else out here.
Delta Mike Romeo, turn right by 5 degrees.
Oh well. That's like controllers like to control. So Midnight Maverick, I'm gonna start calling you M3 or M cubed. Got too many mics in here. So if it's M cubed, it's Midnight Maverick. Yeah, M cubed. I like that. Let's see, I've got to see if I can fix this. That's good. M cubed.
American 1, report heading to London Control 132.6.
132.6 for American 1. Thank you.
Delta Mike Romeo, resume on navigation, Logan. Hello, Squawk 6237.
Speed 998, Squawk 6327.
798, negative Squawk 6. Oh, wait, that is correct, sorry.
Speed 998, sorry, I just got confused. So what's the squawk again?
6237.
6237, copy.
Lufthansa 7624, descend flight level 160.
Continue plane 170, Lufthansa 7624.
And London Control, American 1 with you, flight level 224 for 250, heading 280.
American 1, London Control, hello, climb flight level 300.
Flight level 300, heading 280.
Pivot to Tango Bravo, London Control, squawk 0364. Speedbird 998, climb now, flight level 70.
Speedbird 998.
Okay, that's our final assigned altitude 300. Heading's good.
Okay, we've minded you, flight level 180. London 8, Bravo.
So I still don't know why I don't have engine controls over there. I gotta figure that
Okay,
out.
climb flight level 290.
290, roger.
Speedbird 998, could you please advise on QNH?
Zibomod 998, you can now set standard pressure as you're climbing to a flight level, which is 1013.
1013, copy.
Shamrock 7 Echo Golf, thanks. Climb, I need you at an odd levels. Can you climb to flight level 370?
Retake 350.
Roger, descend flight level 350.
7 Echo Golf, descending flight level 350.
So the control, can you please shuttle to Lima and just something on 490 Mount Connolly? Shuttle to Lima, London Control, Roger, it's the Honolulu.
There we go, now I got it fixed.
Squawk 5453.
The Honolulu Hotel 5453.
Easy 8 to November Delta, route direct L2.
So the problem here is I'm having in my sim, and Mike,
Currently on flight level 180 and inbound.
Mike M Cubed will find out.
London Control, climb flight level 250.
My MIP IO board is defective, and I'm getting a new one sent to me,
Contact London Control.
so I'm having to deal with that problem.
125.
Don't need that. We'll put the weather here and the terrain over there.
Roger, stand by, break the time to 1407, contact
And we're crossing
134.125.
Auto control, good evening, Flip 7 Delta Echo, passing level 2670, inbound April.
Delta 7 Delta Echo, London Control, squawk 4451.
Book for
1,000 to go.
Echo 1 for Europe 7 Delta Echo.
Super to down, correction 2 Tango Bravo, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370.
Lufthansa 7624, descend flight level 80.
Descending plane level 80, Lufthansa 7624.
Delta India Alpha Mike Romeo, London Control, it's a Summon 1 Charlie arrival.
Charlie arrival from City of Delta, Mike Romeo.
Good evening, Ryan 33 Victor Delta, flight level 340.
Runway 33 Victor Delta, London Control, it's Elvos 1 Mike arrival, route direct to Elvos.
Elvis 1 Mike, redirect Elvis Ryan 33 Victor Delta.
Europa 7 Delta Echo, climb flight level 370.
Check again for Europe.
Check the weather over there at
Someone just reconnected. Europa 7 Delta Echo, climb flight level 350.
for Europe, sir.
Subject 3, correction 8, Bravo Mike, climb flight level 290. Subject 8, Bravo Mike, contact Brussels Control 131.1. Easy 8, Stir November Delta, contact London Control 134.125. 134.125, next easy 8, November Delta.
So,
998, contact
weather at
London
Prestwick,
Control 134.125.
Prestwick is was done about 20 minutes ago, 190 at 12, 6 miles visibility, a few at 4,200 feet, temperature 14, dew point 11, altimeter is 1010, we'll be coming in on runway 12, let's get rid of these plates.
Speedbird 2318, 1 of Unicom.
So what we're doing here,
That's for another aircraft. Speedbird 2318, 1 of Unicom.
we're doing the world flight next week. Starts a week from Saturday.
Shark 2313,
And
contact
I'm flying-
134.125.
I'm flying Air New Zealand 362 as part of Team New Zealand.
General to Lima, when ready, descend flights level
So,
150 to be level by
I'll be
Southwest.
doing, of the 46 routes in world flight for the 1 week flight, I'll be doing 22 of them. And one of them is Brussels to Prestwick. So I'm just testing the routing
503 London Control, hello, descend
and
flight level 70.
my scenery and how the plane works. And I can see,
This is a share in front of you, sir. The current frequency is 124.125, correct?
see the coast down here,
134.125.
Dover.
542, holding for 1827 at East Midland Airport.
Let's speed it up just a little. 0.800.
Speedability 5, brake, runner 542 London, hello, the wind 190 degrees, 11 knots, 1827, clear takeoff. Runner 542, clear takeoff, runway 27.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, runner 542.
Lufthansa 7624, contact Heathrow Director 119.725.
Contact London Heathrow 119.725, Lufthansa 7624.
Shark 7 Echo Golf, when ready, descend flight level 230 to be level by Redfa.
When ready to descend 230, level by Red Shark 7 Echo Golf.
Easy 732 entry, London Control, hello. I don't have an SMR for you, but push and start approved.
Easy 9 Foxtrot clear, crescent descent.
Easy 9 Foxtrot Quebec, descend flight level 200 to be level by Elvos.
Level 200 level by Elvos, 9 Foxtrot Quebec.
Pattern altitude is 3,000.
And Golf Alf.
Elevation is
Sierra
38
Yankee
feet.
Kilo, Squawk 0326.
0326, Golf Alpha Sierra Yankee Kilo.
No winds, no, Mike. Just no winds out here. It doesn't show anything if there's no winds. It's got to be a minimum amount. So let's see what X-Plane says. Well, I can't check it, but yeah, it's no winds out here.
1 Mike Kilo, London Control, hello, it's the Lesto 1 Lima arrival, Squawk 2075.
Lima arrival, Squawk 2075, Mike Kilo.
And Easy 503.
Yeah, X-Plane 12 is doing great.
Flight heading 200 degrees, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, secure H1017.
Being 200, descent balance weight H1017,
Shuttle to Lima, descend flight level 80. Rhino 1 Aikido, descend flight level 130. Shamrock 7 Echo Golf, you're leaving my airspace, latitude to come. Rhino 28 Uniform Tango, contact Brussels Control 131.1.
London Center, American 1.
Uniform Tango, contact Brussels Control 131.1.
131.1, easy to waiting from Tango.
American 1, resume on navigation, direct Mowgli.
Direct Mowgli on navigation, American 1.
London Control, Geo 756, flight level 310. Geo 756, London Control, hello, Zibomod 1 Golf arrival. Zibomod 1 Golf arrival, Geo 756. Runner 542, report you're passing altitude.
Runner 542, we're passing 380.
Okay.
Runner 542, thanks. Climb now to flight level 210.
Putting this back on course.
Flight level 210, Runner 542.
So Mike, Swanee, I guess you know that TechWorks is supposed to be sending me a couple of boards, and they were going to send them to me. Now they say Flight Deck Solutions is going to send them to me. Well, I haven't heard from those guys, and you know that game. You know that game. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Direct Mowgli.
373 to X-ray. In fact, I think I completely on the wrong runway now, other captain. Would you like runway 25 or 07? Lovely, I didn't realise my runways were set up wrong. You can taxi Delta and Alpha, hold Alpha 1, and do you require backtrack?
Passing over south on the sea, south end on the sea.
Control, very good. Evening, user 39, Tango Flight.
London's off to our left.
Easy 39 Tango, London Control, climb flight level 290.
And we're 229 miles from top of descent.
2 Tango Bravo, you're leaving my airspace shortly, monitor to come. Super 2 Tango Bravo, monitor to come. Golf, stand by. Well, yeah, Golf Yankee Kilo, it's a radar and control service, just confirming you're routing to Bilney.
Looks like we have to relieve London Control. We'll be in Unicom or don't have coverage in the northern part of England. So that'll be good.
Sam, and then Baxon, Elrov, and then I'll just do an ILS.
Golf Yankee Kilo, Roger.
A lot of ATC on in Europe right now. I should say in London area.
Okay.
Nice place to fly.
Yankee Kilo, Roger. Shuttle to Lima, contact Heathrow Director 119.725. shuttle to
So,
the contact Heathrow Director.
Mike Cubed, tomorrow morning I've got a flight from Trenton, New Jersey to Jefferson City, Missouri. We have a joint AVA Capitals flight. So when you get here, I'll probably be doing that flight. So text me when you're on your way. Let me know when you're going to be here.
150 to be level by Kedley.
We're going to have a guest pilot tomorrow on the sim. Midnight Maverick's coming by. Show me everything I'm doing wrong. And then we'll finish up my scheduled flight, and then we'll talk about the sim.
75 on the control, you're not in airspace.
Put Mike in the driver's seat and let him have some fun.
Europa 7 Delta Echo, monitor to come.
Midnight Maverick, Mike Cube is flying the world flight with Rookie, which starts the week after that. So we'll get a chance to talk about how that's going to run. This is my third time doing world flight. Rookie's first time.
92 degrees, 4 knots for the 825, good takeoff.
Give Mike Cubed all my hints.
Easy 39 Tango,
how to stay out of trouble.
Control 131.1.
131.1, bring it to 39.1.
Adele to make Romeo when ready, descent flight level 100 crash, 90 to be level by Jackal.
Vision 0138, good evening with you.
Vision 0138, Sonic Control, Logan to Hotel Arrival, Squawk 6277.
Squawk 6277 in the box. Vision 0138, sorry.
Ryanair 1 kilo, descent flight level 80. Easy 503, wind 170 at 4, runway 15, late land.
You know, Mike, you might be right. Winds aloft should be higher than this. Wonder why they're not. Let me check something.
We don't see radar contact in the UK. You just can assume that you're identified unless we tell you otherwise.
Okay, thank you.
Easy 503, wind 170 at 4, runway 15, clear to land. 15, clear to land. Ryanair 542, direct to Redfa, climb flight level 290.
Okay, Mike, you were...
American Airlines 2.
Mike, you are absolutely right. I was wrong.
Ryanair 542,
I had the weather turned off.
Climb flight level 290.
So, I just turned it back on, and now we've got 81 knots on the right wing. My mistake.
Report your passing altitude.
Thanks for picking that up, Mike. Yep, I had the... when I was looking at your lighting last night, Mike, I turned off the weather so it would be clear, so I could check out the lighting, and I forgot to turn it back on. Oops. My mistake. Real good. Now it's 245 at 82. Much better.
Under Logan 2 hotel arrival and descending to level 160 to be level Sabre. Lot 2 hotel arrival.
Okay, we're back at Mowgli on course.
Hey, firm.
Let's look at these legs a little bit.
Delta, descend flight level 200 to be leveled by LVOS.
200 level Alpha, Ryder 33 Victor Delta.
Let's put our fix in for arrival. Echo, Golf,
Just confirm
Papa, Kilo.
No, I'm not, but I am at 542.
Okay, you're not moving on my screen, so if you're in the menus or something, can you please come out of them?
Not doing something. But can you see me now?
Yeah, you magically started moving again.
Okay, then I'm at 542.
Yeah. $166 miles to top of descent. When you get down here tomorrow, M cubed, being that I live at the beach, sometimes the parking can be fun. Shouldn't be a problem in the morning. I don't know what time you're coming by, but you should be able to find a spot.
Left by Delta Vector.
Stand 564 left by Delta Vector 8550.
And M3, I don't know if you heard, Mike was, Swanee was right, my weather was turned off. There was weather.
London Control, hello, it's the LVOS 1 arrival.
LVOS 1 Lima, Beeline 217.
Lots to disregard. Okay, just stand by. Delta Mike Romeo, you're cleared for the Autoleg 1 Juliet transition. Delta Mike Romeo, thanks, en route direct to Odsvev, descend flight level 70. Data station anchor, Super 49 London controls, the LVOS 1 Mike arrival. LVOS 1 Mike, and you can claim flight level 340. Beeline 2171, claim flight level 300.
Flight level 300, Beeline 217.
Ryder 1 Mike Kilo, turn right heading 090 degrees, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1019.
Yeah, Mike, M3, anytime's good. No problem. There's no preferred time. Anytime you want. I might be flying, but I can always, it's not a problem. Just text me when you're getting close.
We are approaching the box.
But that's why you're coming down, to fly, so.
Can you tell us what star we will expect?
Absolutely no rush, anytime you want.
It's the Logan 2 hotel arrival. When ready, descend flight level
My flight starts at 10 a.m.
Sorry, for level 1.
Lasts about an hour, but you being here or not is not going to stop me from doing a flight, so.
Correct?
Logan 2 hotel, it should be.
No, we'll have a. Oh, Swanee, yeah. Yeah, Mike, you heard that you were right about the weather. I had it turned off.
Charlie, continue using COM 122 to escalate.
Yeah, that was your fault, Mike.
Turn right heading 120 degrees.
Short final, it's rookies is ours are similar. I think he's got the same shell and the same MIP, but he's got different hardware. So it's kind of sort of. Mine is more flight deck solutions. He's got some I think CP flight stuff, hardware. He's got different MIP and EFIS. I think he's got the same shell as I do.
I'll probably be
I've got different yokes than he has.
Yankee Kilo will go, and thanks for your help this evening.
No worries. Right in 33 bit to Delta 1 to Unicom, bye-bye.
Yeah, 9's fine.
Good night.
An American 1, minus Unicom.
122.8 for American 1. Thanks for good service.
And 0542.
Okay, we're off of ATC. We're on Unicom. Midnight Maverick, you were going to do plane spotting at Limburg. I can give you 2 suggestions. Yeah, CP Flight definitely has some good functionality. I really like some of their stuff. Yep, and I've got see, I don't have the FDS circuit breaker panel in the back. Mine's open, and I don't have the Flight Deck Solutions seats. I have these come out of a real Boeing 737. Although those Flight Deck Solutions seats are premier. So M3, I don't know if you can get on the parking garage or not. That's a good spot for landings. Yeah, I mean, if you can get up on top of the parking garage, otherwise right there on the corner of Laurel Street and Pacific Coast Highway at the end of the runway, if you hang a right and go down to the end of Laurel Street where it meets Harbor Drive and do an immediate right-hand turn into the parking lot, there's a little spot. It's right to across the street from the Coast Guard station. That's a good spot for takeoffs. Even a better spot might be around the other north corner by Jim's Air. Kind of hard to find. It's right on the other side of the runway. Now, if you want to see takeoffs, heck, come down to the Ocean Beach where I live and walk out on the pier. That's a good spot too. You know, I can walk to the pier from where I'm at. Yeah, I've got Mike and I have the Boeing yokes, the OEM yokes that are linked together, and Mike also has refurbished seats like I do. 112 miles stop and descent. Everybody's sim's a little different. I mean, I've been in quite a few sims, and I've never seen 2 sims that were the same. Full cockpit sims. And I'll be right back. I'm going to get some more coffee, check on the doggy, and I'll be right back to start our descent. M3, I was thinking about your plane spotting. So if you're coming down to Limburg to do plane spotting, the best time is 6:30. That's when all the planes take off. They can't take off before that. If you're up on the parking garage, you won't see anything because hardly anything is landing. But at 6:30, if you're at the corner of Laurel Street and Harbor Drive, that's right where the end of 27 is, just about a quarter of a mile up. There's a little turnoff to the right. It's actually the gate that the C-130s used to taxi across from the Coast Guard across the street. There's a gate there. You pull right in there, and there's a little parking place that nobody uses, and that's a great place to do plane spotting. All the taxiing planes for takeoff will be right there. That's the spot. Yeah, you're right, Fly with Rookie. They're really cutting back on things you can buy. You're absolutely right. They've sort of turned their backs on enthusiasts that don't have stuff. It's kind of a shame, but we can talk about that privately. My whole philosophy on that. Let's see, I'm 48 miles from top of descent. Weather hasn't changed, and we're gonna look at this arrival. Takes us down to 7,000 feet. Okay, we'll dial in 7,000 feet right here. Yeah, they've totally stopped selling to enthusiasts. Peter wants to sell to full trainers. I mean, if you want to buy his full setup for a 737, yeah, it's all or nothing. If you want to buy the full setup, and you can't even get the enthusiast price, the commercial price is probably $250,000. It's pretty insane. But you know, there are lots of good options now. There's the CP Flight, Open Cockpits, Flight Sim Center. I can go on and on. There's no Russian option anymore, but there's the Turkish option, the Polish option. There's a lot of options now. Yeah, short final. Obviously, you don't want to get a Flight Deck Solutions one, but I would seriously look at the either Open Cockpits or CP Flight. CP Flight is right now. I'm leaning towards. You need the MCP to run anything else with CP Flight, and there's a 737 for X-Plane. It's a different guy that offers it. Sysmo, yeah, Sysmo also is another one. They offer a full solution. I really like that CP Flight. Every time I see that. And Open Cockpits, depends what sim you want to fly. You want to fly MS 2020, you want to fly X-Plane. I'm not going to recommend P3D unless you really have to. I would, if you're going to start building a sim, and just remember, short final, that once you get a 737, that's what you fly. Don't plan on flying a Learjet or a Cessna or a 777. I mean, that's what you fly, 737. So there's upside and a downside. Just keep that in mind. Okay, we're 30 miles top of the descent. Yeah. Pretty sure CP Flight offers that full solution, but I can't tell you because I don't fly 2020. The other problem you're going to have with 2020 right now is it doesn't offer networked screens. You got to use 3 screens stretched on one video card. You cannot use networked screens like we do. It's not an option. Yeah, the A320 is real popular. I think the 320 is more popular than the 737. Yeah, Mike, I got 100 knots on the left wing. I'm bouncing around like crazy now. Yeah, I think you're right, Mike. Man, I got 100 knots on the left wing. It's just, I'm getting bounced around something terrible. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. I'm just getting 0.78 Mach. I'm just getting hammered here. Get all those people buckled in. It's pretty yucky out there. I don't think there's anybody else coming into Prestwick. Let's take a look. You know, I think CP Flight, there's a company, Kansas something, that does a 737, the software for CP Flight. The only thing I hear about CP Flight from the people who have it is the backlighting for Flight Deck Solutions. It's got a better backlighting solution, but I've never seen CP Flight, so. But I know several people that have them, and they really like them. Yeah, full overhead for 737, 9,900? No, 9,000. No, not $900. Try 9,000. And when you use the word horrible, I don't know what horrible means. I've got a couple people that have open cockpits for X-Plane that like them. So. But short final, $900 for an overhead, a full overhead. Nah. I would think maybe you can get away for maybe $5,000, $6,000 US. Okay, we're 4 miles, 3 miles from starting down. You can see the progress page here, 2.7 miles. We're dialed in here. We've got everybody in their seats. We'll go ahead and start. The engine starts. Arm the speed brake. Come over to the fixed page and put it in 50 miles. And we are heading down. So I have no experience with open cockpits, except the people I know that have it, and I've never heard anything.
Sync rate.
No word that said horrible. So. Yeah, when you start to look at different levels, I agree that maybe Flight Deck Solutions has the best backlighting solution. it doesn't mean anybody else's is terrible. We're dropping like a rock.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
Let's back that off. We don't want to do that. This descent rate is just unacceptable. That's better. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. You know, I gotta admit the backlighting, I've had mine 7 years and the backlighting still looks pretty phenomenal. It's, you know, it's well built. It's holding up really well. There's some things I don't like about Flight Deck Solutions. Main thing is the support for enthusiasts is kind of going downhill. They're helping out the guys that have the stuff, but unless you're a commercial customer, you need to really look at some other solution. After I win the Powerball, which is up to 800 million, I'll probably get I don't know what I get. A real one. Okay, we were going to look and see if anybody else is coming in here. I don't think so. Let's go over to VATSPI and just zoom in here. Nope. Glasgow is on, but I'm not going to Glasgow. Yeah, 800 million on Powerball. Yep. It's a pretty scary thought. Helicopter sim. Full motion helicopter sim. Yeah, I'll just buy Flight Deck Solutions. Be rubbing elbows with Elon Musk. Not with that type of money. You see his picture carrying the sink in the front door of Twitter? That was great. Okay, let's go back to there. It's rattling around. I don't know if you guys can hear it rattling. Rattling pretty good. Should start slowing down here pretty soon. Fix. Let's put 20-mile fix in. And let's look at our approach here. ILS is 110.3. We'll dial in 110.3 here. And 123 on the course. 123 on the course, and the minimums are 200. Okay. That's set. Altitude is set. That's good. Yeah, well, we're descended now. We're bouncing a little bit. For 42 knots, it's not bad. Before, it was rocking way too much. My gut feeling is for 42 knots on the left wing, this amount of rock is probably commensurate with that. Okay, so 117.5, we're headed right for that right now. And a missed approach briefing, let's see. climb to 3,000, straight ahead to 2,500, turn right to pick. And hold to 3,000, so we'll put that in. PIK is the fix, PIK for the missed approach. We got that in there. And we're going to slow it down here right now. Altitude hold at 10,000. So we can slow it down. Yeah, let's turn this other camera back on. The outside view. That's my front screen. The clouds look great. And let's see if we can slow it down to 240. Okay, we can go ahead and start.
1,000 to go.
Restart our descent. Here we go. So we're going to take it down to the initial approach fix at we'll take it down to 3,000 and keep the speed brake out for a second.
10,000.
Lights, camera, action, 10,000 feet. That's good, that's good. All set there. Check the fix here. So we got a 20, 15, and 10 mile circle around the runway. And we're looking for IPP, and we're going to dial that in. Look for it, 110.3. Let's see if we can, man, the clouds look gorgeous. That's it, dot, dash, dash, dot. That's it. Okay, we got it. We're all set there. We got the marker turned on. Yeah, look at those clouds. They look fabulous. Okay, at transition TRM, we hang a right at 7,000 feet. Yeah, that upper right screen up here that you're looking at, that's a 4K representation of what I see at the front. That's my front screen only. The full front screen. Pretty good. Okay, we got speed brake is armed, and let's go ahead and do our calculations on descent performance. Runway 12, winds are 190 at 12. Outside temperature is 14. QNH is 10, 11. We'll dial that in. Okay. Okay, flaps 30. And landing weight is going to be 131, 154. 131, 154. Put that in, and we're looking at VREF 30. VREF 30 plus 5 equals 146. And forecast uplink 1011. Oops, got that. Execute that, and we'll put flaps 30. So Approach 146, landing 142, flaps 30. 1011 there, we'll put 1011 here. Okay. And we've got our missed approach done. Let's look at our landing plate. I'm sorry, our taxi plate. So we're going to exit to the right. Well, this is only... Oh, I forgot to put in our 9800. I forgot to put in our brakes. We'll do brakes 2. And that's confirmed. And we'll exit to the right. Probably go full length. Get off on Quebec and back on Romeo. Yep, world flight next week. I'll be flying as Team Hamilton, New Zealand, ANZ 362. That's who I'm flying as. Yeah, I did, Mike. 1011. It's on there, buddy. Thanks for checking on that, Mike. All good there. PAA 411, which L4, which one are you flying? Which team?
Transition altitude, nearest altimeter, 1011.
LE4, what team you fly? Yeah, SP Realistic sounds pretty good, Mike. Clipper, okay, LE4, I'll look for you guys. I've flown with you guys before. Not with you, I mean, I've done my third world flight. Okay, we're turning base, downwind, excuse me. Let me get my head back in the game here. So I do half the flights in my sim, and my buddy Duncan Pikatonga does, he's in New Zealand. It's his team. He does half the flights in his sim, full sim. So we switch on and off. He's Air New Zealand 361. I'm Air New Zealand 362. And then, Rookie, what are you flying as? Delta, I forget the number. Delta what? Yeah, this is my third one. Okay, speed's looking good, altitude's looking good, runway should be right down there somewhere. Let's go in there, fix 3, fix 5, and we're all set on the fixes now. And we'll maintain down to 4,000.
1,000 to go.
Look good. $83.17. I'll remember that. It's DAL, right? Not DL. Yeah, I'll be YouTubing all my world flights. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, if it's a long flight, I might do the set up and takeoff and then turn it off until I get ready for my descent if it's a real long flight. But okay, here we go. Speed's good. That XP Realistic is fabulous. You can hear the plane really rattling. Way too many people watching to screw this landing up. Let's slow it down. We're within 10 miles. We'll
1,000 to go.
turn into final at about 2,000 feet at about 6 miles out. So we're going to go ahead and slow her down. We got an aircraft carrier down there. What the hell's he doing here? Maybe not. Maybe it's not an aircraft carrier. Maybe it's a lighthouse. Okay. Turning in. Prestwick traffic, American 1 turning in the final for runway 12, 10 miles out at 3,100. Let's double check that. ILS plate 123, 110.3, we're all set up. Let's go flaps 2.
1,000 to go.
Flaps 5. No runway in sight yet. We haven't turned on the approach yet. And let's go flaps 10. Yeah, the hell with butter, I use margarine. Okay, you're gonna turn that speed brake off and arm it. Let's get that gear down, flaps 15. Gear coming down. Flaps 15 speed set. And we can set the approach. And runway in sight. Right here. Okay. Going manual. I got it. About 6 miles out, runway in sight. Looks like I locked up my trim. Oh well. Flaps 25. Bring that throttle back. I think I oversped my throttle, my flaps there. That's okay. Four miles out, final flaps. Little high, let's bring it down some. Okay. Final approach checklist. Flaps 30, gear down, attendant notify, runway clear, clear to land. A little more power. A little slow here. Power's coming back up. Got
1,000 feet, stabilized.
2 pappies.
Speed set.
Yeah, still got some flickering out here. Yep. Speed looks good. Got 2 pappies. It's gonna be fun with World Fight. All the planes here. It's gonna be a zoo. Back to power off just a little. Still got 2 pappies. And the color of the trees is fabulous here this time of year.
400.
Okay, we got 3 pappies.
2 mile final runway 12.
Little up on the power.
300. Approaching decision height.
Continue.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
3 pappies.
200. 200. Minimums.
Power's good.
100.
Ooh, I'm getting pushed around.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 10.
Ooh, that was a little wing rock there on touchdown. About 10 knots coming from over here. It got a little rocky.
8 knots.
Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, X-Plane 12, absolutely. Version Beta 9, right, Mike? Just updated the Beta 9 yesterday. We're going to exit here at is it Quebec, and then hang a right onto Alpha Romeo. Yeah. And that's what we'll be doing for World Flight. Exiting Quebec, right on the Romeo to the gate. Restwick traffic, American 1 vacated runway 12, right at Quebec, Romeo to the gate. Okay. TA. Get that APU going. Okay, and here's Romeo. Into there. Very nice. Got a little bit of shove there as I was touching down. Yep, Beta 9. Yeah, the seasons are automatic now. You don't have to change anything. Depending on your altitude and latitude, the sceneries change, the weather changes. So I'm seeing all these gold and red and yellow trees. Kind of looking forward to seeing some snow, but you don't have to change anything. It's pretty fabulous. They really knocked it out of the park, I think, with APU on, with the weather. The weather's now working at all different 10 different layers, and the clouds are real close. We still got that flickering problem. Sounds XP Realistic. Yeah. Unfortunately, I usually put XP Realistic on my speakers. I got it in my headset, so you're probably hearing more than we usually do. But now I don't have any of the motion stuff in XP Realistic turned on. It's just sounds. There are no sceneries I need for X-Plane 12. Everything is built in. All the default sceneries are fabulous. Don't need a single download. I've got 2 downloads. I got one for Brisbane that just came out from Orbix, and one for Denver, which we won't be flying into, but that's all that's available for X-Plane 12. I tell you, their global sceneries in X-Plane 12 is as good as any forum scenery I had in X-Plane 11, and on par with paywares I was paying for. They really, I mean, this is global scenery I'm looking at right now. That's looking fabulous. I had all my X-Plane 11 sceneries ready to go, but don't need them in X-Plane 12. Now Duncan, he's flying Air New Zealand 361 Pikatonga. He'll be flying X-Plane 11, but I'll be flying 12. MMH, what's that? July 4? Yeah, I know. Without scenery, forget it. It just doesn't. Yeah. M Cubed coming down tomorrow. Once he gets in here and sees his 4K screens in X-Plane 12, he's gonna be banging on you there, rookie man. He's gonna be banging on you real hard. Yeah, it was a good flight, Mike. This would be my first flight on my third day. Is it my third day? Fourth day. Fourth day. Yeah, this would be my first flight. And then I got to fly up to, where am I flying to? Gander? No, Iceland, Reykjavik, and then from there to a place in Greenland. I can't even pronounce the name of it. And then to Gander. And then Duncan takes over. So I get 4 flights that day. I start about 3 in the morning my time. I get up and I need to be off the ground probably by 5. So I usually get up 2 hours before my flight to get everything fired up and fix anything that's broke. I mean, if I look at this building on my left, the lighting is shining against the building from the lamppost, and it looks fabulous. The lighting is just yeah. I would have 4K projectors if I had a bigger room with a bigger screen, but I won't. Projector screen will not fit in this room. I looked into it, so I went with the 82-inch 4K screens. It's tragic, isn't it, Mike? Absolutely tragic. The other problem we're having with X-Plane 12 they have not resolved yet, it's still in work, is gates at a lot of the terminals are non-existent. At some there are, at some there aren't, but again, it's a beta. Well, I would be looking at 4K projectors if I was going. I priced it from the guy in what is it, in Australia? What's his name? God, I can't remember his name now. Does the 4K projectors for Flight Deck Solutions, and I priced it out. 3 4K projectors with the screen. He has to come and install it and get everything lined up. Is $50,000. Yeah, it's only $30,000 for 1080p. But he's got his own proprietary software. He does everything for Flight Deck Solutions. He does a fabulous job. I can't remember his name. But Mike, you had 1080p projectors. I think Mike wasn't real impressed with them.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Okay, let's shut it down here. APU is on. Yeah. Cut that. Cut that. Kill that. Pumps off. Don't need those. Kill that. Set the chocks. Brakes off. Doors open. Cargo, forward entry. Ground power. That's shut off. Let's see what our landing rate was. Where is it? So, unstable approach. Glide slope deviation. I'm allowed to have 1 dot of glide slope deviation. And how much did I have? Glide slope deviation. I had 1.6 dots of glide slope deviation. But I was doing a virtual. Let's see what the landing rate was. Oh shit, I forgot to start that. Okay, I've got to. Wonder why that didn't start. Oh no, it's working. Okay, so our landing was 186 feet per minute. I'll take it. Pitch was down 4, roll was 1 degree to the left. 128 feet per minute. Okay, that's filed. My PIREP is filed. Landed at 1.45 Gs. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, that's what I have. They have 4K. When you say your buddy has 4K projectors, yeah, 4K projector, short throw. That's the type of buddy I want. You need short throw 4K projectors, and they're 5,000 a pop, Mike. Yeah, 1080p looked a little washed out for me, but 4K, those laser 4K projectors. Okay, guys, let me tell you what's going on here. I've got to go get some lunch. I'm way late for lunch. I got to walk my dog and watch some baseball. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to shut it down here. I don't know who's still here. I know that Rookie's still here, and Mike Swanee, M cubed, M3. I will see you tomorrow morning. Give me a text when you're heading this way. LE4, I'm looking forward to seeing you in World Flight, and Rookie. We'll all be there together. That'll be good. This was a good test flight for me for World Flight as far as upgrading to Beta 9, and I wish I could fix my hardware issue, but that's a different story. And anybody else that was here earlier, thanks for being here. Short final, I don't know if you're still here. Yeah, it's great to talk again. Okay, M3, I will see you tomorrow morning. Again, go down to the end of the runway at the corner of Laurel Street and Harbor Drive, and there's a little, on the right, there's a little pull-in where the gate is for where the C-130s used to come across the road from the Coast Guard, and you pull right in there. It's a little itsy-bitsy little parking lot, and that's the best place to watch the planes take off. There'll be a whole string of them. They don't leave till 6:30. Oh, you don't have to pick anything up. I already have had breakfast, walked the dog, fed the dog. I go for a walk in the morning. I go walk 5 miles every morning. I'll have breakfast done. I'll be in the cockpit by 9 o'clock. So give me a text. Oh, Mick, I didn't know you were here. Thanks for being here, and didn't know you were here. So, you guys, another great flight, and I'm going to shut it down.